Today, on the Crafters Forge, we're gonna... Professor Y here. Today, we're gonna do something fun. I'm taking over the channel now. Concept art. To miniature. Here we have Special Agent PAI from Omicron Protocol. And today, I'm going to attempt to paint her like her concept art. I'm going to take some of this Vallejo Flow Improver and some dark gray, and we're going to build up a base coat. Locking that dark gray right in for the base coat. Covering all that primer. Now I'm going to take some Dolphin Gray and I'm going to marry these two colors together and make a mid-tone. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I didn't do the highlight. I forgot to record it. But I did the same thing with the just straight Dolphin Gray for the highlight. And there's still some Dolphin Gray in the pot. And now I'm going to add some Tropical Blue. Get a nice hue of blue. On her player's card, she has light blue jeans, and that's what I'm trying to go for. Now I'm going to be using a skeleton bone and lawful white. Mix these two colors together and I get like a creamy beige.
Do you like Baileys? Creamy. So creamy beige.
And we're going to work on her jacket now. Get that base coat locked in. Locking this right in. Painting in one direction, as you see right here. Getting that first coat in. I like to do 2 passes. Now here you go with that second pass. This is really going to lock it right in. As you see, a little bit of that black primer is poking through, and we're just going to cover it right up. And here's her player's card right here. Alright, now I'm going to take some of this lawful white and some skeleton bone, and I'm going to make a highlight. Right here, I was using a beat up paintbrush. I didn't like it, so I had to switch a brush. Make sure you always use a paintbrush with a nice point and a perfect tip. See right here, I switched straight up to a nice fine point. And light brush pressure. Light pressure. Boom, look at those lines. Those lines are on point now. There's a couple of little raised edges that I didn't see before until I turned it just right to see it in the light. So I had to lock those in. Doing a little edge highlighting on the jacket as well. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of this lawful white and I'm going to hit her shirt now. And I do 2 passes like always. Light pressure, thin coats of paint. Right here, since I had the white out, I was like, I might as well hit these pockets too to make it another focal point. Locking in the seams on the pockets. Focal point right to her butt. And it's coming along. It's popping right out. Get that stitching all locked in with that lawful white. And now we're going to hit her legs, hit the seams on the leg. See right here, I turned the miniature so I can actually get a nice clean line without getting white all over those pants that we just did, all that airbrushing work. So, be slow, light pressure, lock those lines in. As you see right here, doing small little lines. Then as I connect to the top, I'll do a solid line all the way through it. All right, right here I'm using matte black from Plaid for her hair and anything else that was black. So her hair, her belt, and on her belt she has a little pistol holder. So we're going to lock all those in with that matte black. locking in her belt. And right here, I'm locking in her pistol holder. Trying not to get it on the pants or her jacket. So now I'm going to take Ghostly Blue and we're going to work on her wrist mounted computer. Get that base coat locked right in. This is her computer or her communicator, as I was reading on her player card. It's kind of like having Microsoft Glass and the iWatch merged together, and this is what it would look like, I guess. So we're locking that in with that Ghostly Blue. Get that base coat locked in. I always do 2 passes. Trying to completely cover that primer. Have no black showing. So there it is. The wristband has its base coat. Now I'm going to use some of this gelatinous blue. And lawful white. And we're going to use these to make our highlight and our midtone. As you see right here. It's my little pocket palette. So we're going to go with gelatinous blue first and get that midtone in. We're going to completely cover these raised edges. Alright, right here, we're going to take that lawful white. We're going to put a highlight on that wrist-mounted computer. Light pressure. Now I'm going to make like an L shape. And all these raised edges, I'm going to put the lawful white on opposite ends. So right here, I'm closer to her body. The next one, I'm going to go closer to her hand. To make it, give it that illusion that it's glowing. Doing the same thing, edge highlighting on the wrist communicator. Look at that. And there it is. The wrist communicator is now done. And now I'm going to be working on her skin with Fair Skin, Utjag Brown, and flesh wash. First, I'm going to mix the fair skin with the oot brown, that oot yug. I'm just going to call it oot brown for now on. Paint in all these pieces that we didn't get to yet. Her hand. Gonna get her hand locked in, get her palm locked in now. And now we're gonna go underneath that wrist communicator. Locking that right in. Then after this, I did a wash. I didn't record it. After I added the highlight, I did a wash, and then I added my other highlights on top of that. So now I'm gonna lock in her chin. Sometimes the wash can get a little aggressive, like she's fair skinned, so gotta lock that in. So right here, I'm gonna hit her chin and her cheek. Lock it in, guys. This is what she looks like. If you like these videos and tutorials, hit that subscribe button and the bell, and you'll get notified when I upload new videos.